Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Welcome to your college in the morning. I'm Zach.
And I'm Kelsey.
We are coming at you through the facilities of Trent Radio on 92.7 CFFFM. We could also be coming at you through our YouTube channel. Pretty exciting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, we are in Trent University.
We are.
We are at Trent University.
In Peterborough, Ontario.
Yeah, in Peterborough, Ontario. True dat. So, Kels.
Zach.
It's that time of year. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We just got over midterms, and you would think that you can take a rest, but no.
No. Finals are just around the corner.
Just around the corner. For some reason, the first month and a half of school and the last month and a half of school are two very different
Very
months
different.
and
I
a
had
half.
barely anything due in the first half.
Ditto.
Mm-hmm.
Ditto. But now,
Yeah.
we were just talking, we were just chatting before we turned the mic on. Yeah, it's not really good.
Yeah. They just released the exam schedule.
True. I always have exams like late, like starting on the 18th, ending on the 25th of December. Like, the worst exam schedule ever. Not this year.
That's
this
crazy.
year.
I love having extra time to study.
Me too. So I am a little disappointed. However, like, after the 11th, I'm gonna get my life together. The point is, it's a tough go. And people are always looking for places to study. That's another thing. We talked, one of our first episodes, if anyone recalls, was talking about the congestion in the Starbucks line, right?
Yeah.
And how tough it is to get a coffee. And now I never get coffee at Starbucks anymore. I am literally anywhere else.
Yeah.
Man. Like CAF or
Bada Bean.
Mm-hmm. The point is that problem solved.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you've ever been in the student center and tried to study,
it's so hard to find
brutal.
a seat.
Yeah.
Unless you know someone that gets there.
Yes, at 6 in the freaking morning. I used to be a we both were die-hard student center fiends.
Mm-hmm.
We would sit in the student center
At the big table.
Upstairs every single day. And now, like, I haven't sat there probably since school started.
No, yeah.
I am a library boy. Now, I love the library. But even the library is getting a little too popular these days. So before they would almost cut your head off if you brought in even a water bottle for COVID, which, fair enough, COVID, but now, not only can you bring in water bottles of any kind, you can eat in there, and a lot of people, you can even, like, talk quietly on the first floor, which, like, last year, and the year before,
like, you could still do, but it would have been less
awkward.
Because no one else is talking, so.
True that, because there's barely anyone in there, because who would go there, because you can't even, you know what I mean? But now that it's getting more popular, I went in the other day, you can always find a table in the library, and that's still true. But I went in the other day, first floor, trying to find one of those big tables, big wooden ones, especially if you want one with a floor outlet, because that's the best part of the library, the little floor outlets. None. Not a one.
Really?
Yeah.
I do. In a library, in first year a lot, I would sit at the, like, single desks by the windows, like, that are, like, facing the water. And they have, like, the outlets on the
Those
desks.
are nice.
Yeah.
Those are nice. But, like, if you want to sit with, like, a couple
other people, yeah. I am like a Zosky. Like, I'll hang out on East Bank all the time. And, like, in the atrium, the red couches. But even down here, like I'll come down, like, after a work shift and all the tables are taken. And it's hard to find a place. So today,
we are talking about secret places to study that you, listener, may not know about. And some of them I didn't know about till very recently, or didn't know about till just now when Kelsey and I were discussing what we were going to talk about. So we're going to go building by building.
We are.
We'll talk about all the cool places to chill and hang out, the perks and the downfalls, and then we'll go. Maybe you'll learn something, maybe you won't. Hopefully you will. To start off, Blackburn Hall.
Blackburn.
There ain't nothing.
Yeah.
If you know a place to study, if you're at Blackburn, because I know there's people that work in Blackburn, like student staff that work in Blackburn, and I wonder if they have the inn. I wonder if they know a place. But
as for like
study spaces,
no.
So as far as Kelsey and I know,
there's not really
much. And why are you going over there anyways? It's far.
It's far.
It's far. Moving on.
The athletic center.
Athletic center. Now, previously, no. But now that there are tables back in front of where
the 76 Sips Cafe is.
Which used to be the Planet North, if you're an oldie.
And
rest in peace,
Planet
North.
When I was in first year, the Planet was... Like, you would never be able to get a seat there. And, like, the line for the Planet would always be so long. It would take... It was like Starbucks. Like, you could take, like, a half an hour to get your food. It was, like, it was so popular. And then COVID, like, less and less people knew about it.
Okay. I think that's it for the athletic center.
Yeah.
That's all I know. Next, the student center. Now, obviously, everyone... You know, I feel like that's like the only place.
The go-to
spot. It's got
the one you like hear of when you have a campus tour for the first time.
Yeah. It's a beautiful building. Like I like it. It is. I do. I mean, this is a hot take, but I think it's poorly designed.
Oh, extreme.
Other than like for
the space. For the space.
The number. There's not enough places to sit. Like the third floor is not a third floor, and it could be like so much bigger. And I get that it's beautiful, and it really like you can see outside everywhere, and the long big windows are like super nice. But there's not a lot of places to sit.
There is the silent study room
now, and that's
that not a lot of people know because it's kind of like hidden.
Yeah,
it's on the second floor.
Yeah, which is nice too. If like, I don't know, if your friends are like, let's study together, and you're like, for sure, but like you actually don't want to, you don't want to hang out and talk, you want to study, you'd be like, yeah, let's go in the silent study room, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's also often extra chairs in there.
True, that's a hot tip. If you are in the student center, the amount of times where I've like just like found a table in the student center, back when I was a diehard fan, you find a table, put your stuff on the table. There's no chairs at the table. There's no like people haven't been sitting at this table probably in a while. Back when it was like heat of COVID, this table's sole purpose at the moment was like holding the spray and the like paper towels you're supposed to use to wipe off your table when you're done. We would steal it and then go into silent study, steal like a billion chairs, and try to crowd 10 people around a table that's like literally like a 2x4. Like, yeah, literally.
Yeah, but not even like the chairs that are in there for the desks there, but they have like stacks.
They have stacks. They do. Yeah. They do have stacks. Yeah. So that's definitely a hot tip.
Yeah. They also I could be wrong, but in the TCSA office, like they have a few tables in there. Now I don't know if that's mainly for staff or if like anyone can just go in and work.
Well, I've been in it. I don't know.
Because I do see people like working there, but I don't know if they
are staff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So, listener, go ahead and tell us. Find out for us. Let us know.
You can also, when the weather's nice in the beginning of the semester or end of winter semester, they have like
you know what they need you know what they need to get for those outdoor tables? Outlets.
Yeah.
Because that is brutal. My computer is the battery is
not great.
Good, which is so unfortunate because it's not that old. Anyways, so I like typically need an outlet.
Right.
And like me and my friends will be sitting outside, but you like the only downfall, especially in the summer, to those like tables is that there are no outdoor outlets. And I'm like, why? You know what I mean? There's outdoor outlets like so many other places on campus.
Yeah.
And the student center where the students, the center for the students, there's no outlets outside. Are you kidding me? Anyways, so yeah, that's my hot take. Okay, next. LEC. Is that okay?
Sure.
LEC. Okay. So there's a lot of places in LEC that you might not know about.
Yeah, and I love LEC, just like the atmosphere in there, like the vibe, like it's just so like homey and comforting. I don't know, especially the dining hall. I love their dining hall.
I agree. I'm a big fan of the LEC dining hall. I think it's, as far as places to sit go, for dining halls, yeah, I think it's one of the best ones. Like,
and then you also have the LEC pit.
The pit,
which is like right behind the calf.
Yeah, the pit is an interesting place. I've been in there once.
Really?
Yes, in my whole life. Yeah, it's cool.
They have a piano in there.
Yeah,
they have, I think, I'm not sure if it's still there, but like they had like a TV there, and I know that some students, like, you can hook up your HDMI cord and like stream stuff or like practice presentations. Yeah, I saw like some students doing that one time.
I didn't even know that.
And also just like the layout of it, it's really cool.
It's really cool. There's also downstairs, there's like this huge, in the basement, there's like a huge, like, it's like the JCR, but then there's also like places that aren't technically the JCR, I don't think.
Well, it's like really cool down there. They have
a music room. Oh, couches, yeah.
And do they have like a pool table or like foosball, something like, they have something like that. No, I think they have a pool table because they got those pool light fixtures that we saw in the summer.
Okay.
So anyway, but it's, yeah, like a bunch of games.
It's a huge place to sit. Now, personally, let's just talk about cons about this, but I don't love a basement study room. I like windows, big window guy. And it does feel a little basement-y down there. Do you find? No? I don't know.
No, yeah, I do. They also, around the corner.
LEC CAF.
No. Around the of that, they also have a computer lab.
That
you can do work
a computer lab?
It's not that big, but
I had no idea. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so next let's do the library. Yeah, again, like, people, you know about the library. I feel like a lot of people, actually, more people than I think, know about this. But you can book rooms. You can book
group study rooms or single.
If you have a Zoom call, a Zoom interview.
I love booking we've done this a few times, booking the big conference room.
Yeah.
Like right on the main floor. They have a computer lab in the bottom of BATA.
Yeah, in the basement, which is another thing that people don't. A lot of people don't
there's like barely anyone over there.
No, yeah.
And they also
right next to Leo's office.
Yeah, and they have the computer lab, but right next to that, like, they do have a few tables and like couches and things like that too.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, it's not much to say about the library. I feel like a lot of people know about it.
Pretty typical study space.
Stuff. Okay, Champlain, which is a maze.
Yes.
Like such a maze. Okay, so CLLC. I've never been.
It's cute. It's right across from the like Champlain College office, but like looking like it's past the Great Hall.
Isn't there windows into the Great Hall from
CLC? So you can see
but it's on the second floor.
Yeah, so you're like looking down on, so it's right above the Seasoned Spoon.
No, but I don't even know how to get there.
So you like would walk past through the Great Hall, and then like past the Seasoned Spoon, and there's like right ahead.
This is a confession. I've never ever been to the Seasoned Spoon.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Horrible. I know.
I feel like I don't know. You're the type of person.
Baby.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a COVID baby.
You're like that's so your vibe though.
But I'm a COVID baby. That's my excuse. It's not a great one, but that is my excuse.
That if you need a very good homey meal, that's a great place to go. Yeah.
Okay. Also in Champlain, there is the JCR.
The junior common room.
The junior common room, which you have to go in outside, like through outside. There's no way, and I don't even know if I can explain where it is. I'm not gonna give you the directions to this place. It's a little hidden. I'm not gonna lie. It's where me and Kelsey worked all summer. There's our office space.
There's a big couch. There's some foosball.
There's graffiti all over the wall. It's an interesting space. No hate on it.
It can be loud sometimes, like if you're trying to work and focus. But
it's cute.
Yeah,
that's all. Anything else? Oh, the Great Hall. You could study in the Great Hall. Yeah, I feel like you either love the Great Hall or you don't. I'm someone who doesn't. Sorry.
No, I'll go to the Great Hall to eat, but I can't really do work there.
I don't know. This is nothing against like Champlain, or I just don't like huge, giant rooms. Like that,
it's like a big open space.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't love it.
Mm-hmm.
I also like individual tables. Like I don't like these huge long tables, which is so picky. But like kind of. But that I also don't like OC for that either. Alrighty, we just want to take a second to welcome anyone who's joined us halfway through the show. You're listening to your College in the Morning. I'm Zach.
And I'm Kelsey.
And today we are just talking about all the great study spaces on campus that you may or may not
know about.
Mm-hmm. We just did West Bank. We're heading on over to East Bank.
Yep.
So let's start with my home. I love it in the School of Environments. The Trent School of Environment, the Environmental Science Building. I love it in there. I do. It's one of my favorite buildings. There's a couple places. There's tables.
Just spread
out throughout the whole thing, especially in that big circular, like where the stairs are, the big like
under the stairs,
observatory looking.
Yeah. Under the stairs, there's like a big table.
Yeah,
and there's a few just around it.
Down the halls on the first floor, there's a bunch of tables. There's also the crypt, which a lot of people don't know about.
No, and it has a few computers.
Yeah,
that you can
it's super cool.
Work at, and it's facing.
The little courtyard.
Yeah, the courtyard, like where the greenhouse is, and like the train tracks, and it's just really cute.
Yeah, no, it's super cool. It's like nice. There's not many people there usually, and it's like a nice place to study. There's also, we didn't talk about this before, but I know there's a computer lab in the chemical science, in whatever that one is called.
Oh.
I've seen it. I don't know if it's for public use. I've been in that building twice, and both times we're on tours. I'm not gonna lie, but there is a computer lab down there.
Interesting. Cool.
Yeah, I don't know any other places in the environmental science / chemical science building, science complex, if you will.
No,
SC? No.
I think that's just like a building. I think you can like walk throughout and you'll happen to find some,
like a random table.
Yeah, like one time I found a table that was like outside of a lecture hall that was facing the OC parking lot, and you could see the outside stairs that like go up to DNA, and it was just this random table, but it was like such a cute spot.
Oh, cute. I never even. Literally no idea what that is. Science complex. There's lots of spaces in there.
Yeah.
That I feel like no one uses or knows about. Which is so funny because if you're a science student, like you have classes in there.
Yeah.
And so why are you walking all the way back to the library? Yeah. Anyways. Okay. OC.
It's a big one.
It's a big one. It's a big building. So we got a couple in here. Let's start with maybe some lesser knowns. You got the K House Lounge.
Yes.
Which I feel like everyone sees it, but not everyone goes there.
Yeah. It's right above SC 137 if you've ever had a lecture hall
big lecture,
there.
Yeah.
And it does connect to OC Commons through a door, like up on. Yeah, there's like a little like
path thing?
Yeah, like little pathway.
I had no idea.
But there's like a door to get to it. But if you're in OC Commons and you just keep walking, then it leads into K House.
Oh. The more you know. K House, yeah, it's cute. There's like a piano, I think, somewhere there.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of places to sit. But you know what? I say that not a lot of people know about it. I feel like it is always full there. I feel like I'm always seeing people sit there. Okay, and then OC Commons. I love.
It's so nice.
It's beautiful.
Didn't know it existed until it got renovated.
Me too.
So I have no idea what it looked like before.
Me neither. But it's like so cool. It feels like you're in IKEA. Like,
it looks like it was taken from an IKEA catalog.
Directly from an IKEA catalog. It's nice. There's a lot of places to study. I feel like that's another one that like a good amount of people know about.
That's also good if you like brought a lunch and you need a microwave and just things like that. But
they also have food in the fridge. lunch usually,
or snacks even,
snacks,
or, yeah,
that you can take, unless there's someone's name on it. But yeah, for sure. Anyways, OC calf, which again, I'm not the biggest fan. Also, I feel like it's busy.
Yeah, well, especially that Tim's is open. Like, the line goes
busy in there.
Like, right by all the tables.
No, yeah, and I feel like a lot of people sit and eat an OC calf. Like, I don't know, like it's packed, and a lot of people get OC because you got the Tim's, you got the Subway,
pizza.
It's a popular calf.
A hot spot,
and a lot of people sit there.
Yeah. There's also when you walk into OC through the main doors, right by the School of Education, there's a few computers there. And then if you also go, if you walk in and then you start going down to the calf, to your right, you'll see like these stairs that go down, and then that will like take you out to the OC quad area. But there's some like little couches and things, like a little lounge area down there as well. And also all along, like I always see people studying on like the little benches along OC as well.
Yeah. I always sit there to charge my phone. Cool.
Yeah.
And now on to, let's hop to DNA.
Okay.
First.
Sure.
I had no idea. Now, I've had classes in DNA, like labs and whatever. I had no idea. I also hate DNA.
It is actually. There have been, I don't know the exact sort of specifics on this, but it's an interesting building because the second floor and first floor look almost identical, and so it's very like trippy. And there's things that I think like some psychologists and things like that, or because the psychology department is in DNA, have looked at I don't know, just like the like kind of like mental health aspects of the layout of the building being so
the same,
like, similar.
Well, and I just like, I don't know, something about the hallway, I don't know, I just don't, it makes me claustrophobic.
Really?
Yeah, and I get lost in it even though it's one long
because it all looks the same.
Literally, like I don't never know what I am.
But so on the first floor they have I don't know, it's probably between like section C and D or something.
Okay. Which are the same, but yeah.
But there's like a little lounge area with some tables.
Yeah.
And then if you go upstairs, there was actually a little cafe that was upstairs. It's not open anymore.
A cafe?
It was less of a cafe, more like a little
like Electric City.
Like Electric City and Bada Bean, but more minimal, like less things, but still if you like needed a snack or drink, like you'd be able to get it there. Not open anymore.
Interesting.
But right by there they have another lounge, and it's so cute because they have a fish tank with a bunch of fish, and that's just so like, I wish we had more fish on campus.
True.
Because it's so just,
it's very DNA to have fish.
Very DNA.
But yeah, that's like the only space.
Those two spaces.
It's very like academic building.
Yeah.
And I get why people might not want to go there, especially if you have bad experiences in your lab. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I don't know. I don't love it. Yeah. Anyways, okay, and now on to
Zosky. The best place to study.
Literally, the best place to study. So you got the atrium.
Yep.
You got your couches, your tables,
your high tables,
short tables. The Electric City Cafe is nice down there.
Different options.
You got lots of places to sit. You can also...
There's also the benches along, like the similar ones. Sorry, like the similar ones that are in OC are
along
also...
the hallway
down
there? Where are you talking about?
Like if you're walking down to the gathering space.
Yeah.
There are?
No.
Are there? I don't know.
Yeah, there are. Well, you just said that.
I made it up.
No, yeah. There's also... Now, there's a lot of seminar rooms, and this goes for any building. But, like, whenever they're empty, I work in seminar rooms if they're empty, which is kind of nice. But then, you know, you get the occasional prof being like, I have class in here. Okay, sorry, pardon me.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it's cute. There's also the CAF classic. Do you know in the back of the calf there's like those like couches that have tables? They're like, it's like very restaurant style.
Oh yes, like little booths.
Benches, little booths.
Yeah.
Oh, those are nice.
Those are nice.
Those are my favorite. And then, where we are literally at this very moment, the Zosky Kitchen is open every single day after 12.
Yep.
Except for on special occasions. For anyone to come study and hang out in. And it's a nice space, especially if you have like a group project. Bring your group up here. You know what I mean? There's not many people up here. And there's lots of space to study. It's a big table.
It's also a bookable space, so
in the mornings.
You can book it in the mornings or even like on the weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's all I think for our main campus spaces. Now, just quickly, there's a couple other spaces off campus.
Yeah.
Still affiliated with the school that you can go to, such as Trail, which I feel like a lot of people don't utilize, especially people who go downtown. When it's like literally you live across the street.
Yeah, I feel like unless you've had a class at Trail, you don't really know, or like you don't have a reason to go.
Well, and it is intimidating to go to Trail, I feel like, because it's like you don't even know what is a space and what's a classroom, I feel like. But there's a computer lab, like a little computer lab. There's a bunch of common rooms. They have outdoor study spaces with outlets. Shout out Trail.
They also, what's the one like loungy area? Is it in Scott House or?
Yeah, the common. Yeah.
It's just big and fancy.
Yeah, no, super big and fancy. It's cute. It's a cute little space. Yeah, and then this is actually probably one of my favorite spaces to study. Sadler House.
It's very nice.
It's very nice. Now, it's not owned by the school. It used to be Peter Robinson College, so it used to be owned by the school. They sold the building. Students bought it, and now it's a student, like an alumni-run community center, and it's very, very cool.
It's very like beautiful building. It has stained glass, like
beautiful building.
Old fireplaces, and
it's so cool.
Just like the structure of the house. Free coffee,
like
and free good coffee.
Free brewed coffee. Like, so we stop talking about where the best coffee is on campus. Seriously.
Yeah. There is, if you're wanting to study there, I believe you have to fill out this form.
You have to submit your student card.
Yeah, so it's on their website or Instagram, or you can do it when you get there if there's someone there. But because there is tap access to the building, so you'll have to use and bring your trunk card to be able to get in.
Yeah, and that's just, I think, so that they can keep the door locked because it is downtown.
But yeah, it's on George Street.
Yeah. Which is super close to like where so many people live. And again, I feel like people don't use that space. And it's not only is it beautiful, it's like very functional. But you know what though? It's becoming more and more popular. I went to go sit there like weeks ago or a month ago, and it was like I was scouring for a place to sit. So I don't know. Yeah. But it's nice. There's also an event space back there. Like it's a cool place.
It is.
But I think that's it. I think that's all for study spaces.
Yeah. Hopefully you learned some new spaces.
And take advantage. People.
Yeah. And also let us know.
Let us know if we
miss anything. Yeah.
Leave it in the comments if you're watching the YouTube video, or just shoot us an email. Zosky@trentu.ca. Just let us know in the subject line there. Talking about the radio show. Yeah, that's all. This has been Your College in the Morning. I'm Zach.
And I'm Kelsey.
And thank you for listening. We'll see you next week.